Hello there, so today we have a AliExpress haul. I've got loads of super pretty and very kind of exciting looking makeup products, but to start we're going to discuss my fecking earrings. Look at these. I know you've noticed them. You're thinking, oh, that's a little bit of a change for ANWEN. She's got Dingley Danglies on today. Well, I thought she didn't like Dingley Danglies. I know, I thought the same thing. But look at these. I mean, how can you not like these? I just feel like these are so kind of pretty, and I love the bohemian kind of look to them. They're basically like silver up here, and then they've got these little super cute tassels. They do sell these in a range of different colours, so it was near kind of impossible to decide which colour to get, but I am really pleased with the yellow. The quality of them is really good. Like, they feel quite sturdy, they don't feel kind of heavy or uncomfortable, and I feel like the added kind of element to these earrings is that they're kind of tickling my neck, which I'm not hating. I just think they look really, really good. And yeah, I don't know if they're going with my whole kind of aesthetic today, but I really, really like these. And yeah, there's something completely different for me. I don't have anything like this in my life, but I know that I'm not going to be able to wear them around the boys because they're just going to be forever messing with them. I mean, who wouldn't want to mess with them? I can't blame the boys. But anyway, so these are my new Dingley Danglies and I love them. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you've probably seen this next item. It's by the brand BEAUTYGLAZED, and I know that recently I seem to have talked about BEAUTYGLAZED a lot. I went from not really thinking that highly of the brand because I tried a couple of like quite shady, dodgy products from them, to testing out those two fecking amazing eyeshadow palettes. This is the Pressed Glitter palette, and look at that. I mean, look at this. I've not kind of done anything with this yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing some kind of maybe like mermaid inspired first impression. These just describe themselves as being ultra pigmented pressed glitter. Just kind of swatch one. Like, look. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very interesting. I feel like you are going to have to use a feck load of glitter glue in order to get these to kind of stick on your eye, especially like these ones here, because the stars are fairly large. So I do feel like potentially it could be quite a messy product, but an extremely fun and pretty messy product. You know, I certainly will not have any reservations in trying these. I think they just look so pretty and I can't wait to give them a go. Okay, so next we've got a liquid lipstick. This is by the brand Ladalado. It definitely looks like a fake kind of lime crime Velveteen, but like they're not claiming to be a Velveteen, but it does remind me a lot of the Velveteens. This is in the shade Marshmallow and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I've not tried it out on my lips yet, but I am going to be filming a video where I test out all of my lip products from AliExpress, so I'm going to include this one in that video. This also has a really kind of sweet vanilla smell to it, which is very promising, because if you tried any of the kind of really cheap liquid lipsticks on AliExpress, you're probably familiar with the scent of a lot of them. The scent can be really, really off-putting if it's very like chemically and if it's very kind of intense, but this one actually does smell really, really nice, so I'm looking forward to testing it out. By the way, this is my little collection. Oh, it was until one decided to just kind of ski out of the box. But this is my collection of lip products from AliExpress that I am going to be trying out all in one video. I just got to the point where there were just so many of them. I just thought, let's just test them out in one big liquid lipstick gangbang. I mean, really. Okay, so next I got a product by the brand MEIS. I've had a couple of people recommend this brand to me. They said it's like really good quality, and this is the two colours highlighter. So this has two different highlighters. It's got like a light bronze, and then we've got like more of a pearly kind of shade. I have swatched these and I was very impressed, so I'm just going to swatch them again. they do feel like a very kind of thick powder, very silky but very thick. And when I swatched them earlier, I definitely picked far too much of the product up and it looked very kind of heavy. So these are what they look like on my finger, and if I just do a little swatch-a-roo, I think they look really, really good. I think less is definitely going to be more with this product, because I'll just show you. I'll show you what I mean so you can see. But if I just kind of, you know, rub in there like you might do any highlighter, and there, can you see how they just look very kind of chunky on my fingers? And now if I kind of swatch them again, they just look very, very chunky, which isn't really what I want. So I do believe that less is going to be more with these, but I'm very excited to give them a go because they do actually look really, really nice. But I definitely prefer these swatches where I went in lighter to, you know, the heavier swatches where you don't really get much in the way of like a sheen. I'm very much excited about trying this out. So next we have a 3-pan contouring palette. This is by the brand O.TWO.O, which I have always had a really good kind of experience with. This looks really, really beautiful. It just says on the back, with multitasking elements such as contour powder, highlighter and or blusher or bronzer, this palette is the ultimate face definition kit in one neat compact. And it's been designed to suit all skin tones, apparently. This is what it looks like. So you've got a very kind of light shade. I don't know what you'd use for bronzing. I mean, there isn't like a bronzing shade that's just kind of screaming out at me right now. To me, it just kind of looks more like 3 highlights. But if we just open it up, by the way, the palette feels extremely like good quality. It feels sturdy, like it doesn't feel flimsy, and it's got some weight to it, which I think is really, really good. It's going to swatch these 3 shades. Oh my gosh, I'm actually loving this yellowy one, but it's definitely very powdery. Can you see that? Quite a similar kind of texture to the MEIS ones. So if I just kind of swatch them, oh, I mean, they're not super blowing me away. They look to be very powdery. I can see tiny little particles of like glitter in there. And they're not very glowy. Like they don't have that kind of glowy wet look sheen to them. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I like how they're looking on my fingers, but I feel like maybe with a little bit of Fix Plus to kind of help them along, they could turn out to be fairly good. But I'm definitely not like very excited at this point. I feel like I've got to a point in my makeup career now where I can tell like with highlighters if they're probably going to be good or not. Actually saying that though, I'm probably not right, because there's been some highlighters I've recently tried that have swatched awfully and they've actually been really, really good on the face. So do you know what? Just dismiss everything that I previously said. We're going to keep an open mind. Swatches can be very deceptive. So I will be testing this out soon and we can actually see on the face, properly tested, if it cuts the mustard. So yeah, but I mean, it's a good idea. I think it's good quality package. And I'm still feeling excited about it. Okay, so just keeping on with the O.TWO.O theme, I got a very interesting lip product. Okay, so this claims to be a 2-in-1 matte lipstick and liquid lipstick. So if I just kind of pop the bad boy out, you can see it's kind of double-ended, like a double-ended dildo. I'm just saying it now. It's like a double-ended dildo. So you've got one end, which is the liquid lipstick, and it looks to be pretty similar to Scorpio by Jeffree Star. I'm going to swatch Scorpio in a sec and we can actually test out my speculation. So it's got a liquid lipstick over here, and then over at this end it's got a lipstick. I actually think that's a really good idea, and I've not seen this kind of double-ended situation, you know, with a liquid lipstick and then a lipstick before. So you know, you get 2 products for the price of 1. I think this is actually a really good idea, you know, to have like the 2 different products in one, because you're kind of paying for 1 product, but you get to try out the liquid lipstick or the lipstick. And say if you were going out and you weren't sure, should I go for a liquid lipstick today or should I go for just my lipstick? You know, you've kind of covered your back. You've got all of the options. I think it's really a good idea, and I'm surprised more brands haven't done that. Let me know, obviously, if you know of any that have, but like I can't seem to think of any that have done it. So I'm just gonna quickly swatch Scorpio by Jeffree Star, just because I'm kind of intrigued to find out if it's a dupe. Guys, I'm such an idiot. I've been saying Scorpio. It's not Scorpio. It was Androgyny that I was actually thinking of. I've just swatched Androgyny next to this O.TWO.O one, which is in the shade 01. And as you can see, they do look like very different. The Androgyny one is more of like a brownish red tone, and this one is more of like a kind of plummy, aubergine, purpley kind of tone. So very different. But anyway, I do think this is a really interesting idea. You know where I'm going to be popping this double-ended beast right now, don't you? In my little lipstick pile, of course. What were you thinking? So just to finish off, I got a chunky metallic lipstick by the favourite brand of everybody. Fucking around with fuckalio. Fuckalio. Fucking around. Fuckalio. It just had to be done, guys. It had to be done. Okay, so this is in the shade Salt Lake, which is, I really like that name. It's a little bit different, a little bit unexpected for a kind of icy pink metallic lipstick. I don't know, Salt Lake. I'm liking it. It's evoking all sorts of like, you know, pictures in my mind of a lake that is just very goddamn salty. But anyway, this is, I'm going to do a little swatcheroo here. Oh, I mean, that looks really beautiful. This could potentially even be a really good kind of highlight, because it's definitely got that kind of beautiful wet look sheen to it. So yeah, I mean, this looks really good. You know where this is going. You know, it's fecking off to my little basket of fecking lipsticks, which I'm going to be testing out soon. Hell yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this haul. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching. I will include all of the seller info and prices in the description box down below if you too want to own any of these products. I will also be testing out these 3 palettes as soon as I can, so we can actually see how do they perform. Please let me know as well if you've bought any like really ridiculously fabulous products on AliExpress recently. Please let me know so that I can jump on the bandwagon and get them as well. Bye guys.